Are you ready to step into the world of Dungeons and Discords? Then let's crack on with the review. The main six are travelling on an overnight trip to Yakistan, and Spike and Big Mac have a secret guys' night planned while they're away. They invite Discord to join them, and he quickly regrets his decision to do so after he is horrified to learn that their guys' night consists of staying in playing a role-playing game. Dungeons and Discords is the third episode of the season to be written by Nick Confalone, and also the third of the season to feature Spike in a lead role. And both make it a hat trick of successes with an episode that is an insane amount of fun to watch. We all know that when it comes to Discord episodes, there's going to be a plethora of visual gags, many of which being pop culture references. And while not every single joke hits its mark, a vast amount of them still deliver some good laughs. From an opposite dimension sequence that hilariously backfires on Discord when Fluttershy shouts him down, to suddenly placing a volcano at the end of a train track, to his grand entrance into Twilight's castle, which I'm convinced features a Space Jam reference, there's plenty of chuckles to be found here. One scene where Fluttershy gives Discord the Applejack eyebrow had me in stitches. As for other characters, Spike is excellently written once again, and this time in a different light. While previous appearances this season have done a terrific job characterizing him as a faithful friend and supportive voice of reason, this episode allows him to be more of a kid who enjoys passionately delving into a highly involved RPG. This concept effectively adds something more to Big Mac's character as well, even if it unfortunately still doesn't give him much dialogue. Drawing inspiration from the IDW comic series, Spike and Big Mac play a game called Ogres and Oubliettes, and their explanation and gameplay leads to some great moments and pieces of dialogue, which many avid fans and players of RPGs will surely enjoy and appreciate. In doing this, however, the script occasionally gets close to becoming a bit too clever for its own good, but for every joke relating to the subject that non-gamers might not get, that's where the episode makes brilliant use of Discord, who clearly represents the extra guest too confused by the game's complex rules, and consequently too uninterested to care about understanding them.
I stick my head through the bars and demand for the immediate release of the Lord of Chaos.
That's a big risk. You have to roll a 17 or higher to succeed. Oh, bad idea. The guard gets mad.
This spell here, I transform him into a parsnip.
You need 11 intelligent points to cast a transform into root vegetable spell.
I'm not intelligent. I cast it anyway because this game is stupid.
The spell backfires. So your claws grow leaves and transform into parsnips.
Parsnips.
That is until late in the second half, when he puts his own spin on the game by making it dangerously real. As the narrative expands from this point, the episode continues to build in excitement and spectacle. But with Discovery Family's promos primarily focusing on this aspect, it's a bit of a shame that we don't see it for more than a few minutes. The fantasy-based setting that accompanies the premise and characters also allows for some very creative visuals, making this another one of those episodes that perhaps requires a second viewing to pick up all the details. At times, Discord's childlike ways can be a little grating, but it all works in connection to the eventual moral, where he, Spike, and Big Mac all learn to compromise to ensure that they all have a fun evening. Finally, when the ponies return home to discover the guys playing their real-life version of the game, Pinkie Pie and Rainbow Dash decide that they want to join in, which provides the episode with a fantastic ending that appears to positively promote the idea that girls can like something commonly more popular with boys. There isn't really a huge amount to say about this one. Dungeons and Discords is definitely a different kind of MLP episode, but that's not a bad thing every now and then, especially when it results in something highly entertaining and inventive. If you're a fan of Discord or fantasy adventure stories, you can't go wrong with this one. I'm giving it a gold star score of 9 out of 10.